Hello people of the internet, it's Ectomansey here with another video, and today I'll be starting a new series called the Meta Class series, where I'll be focusing on some of the most powerful characters in anime and manga. The character we'll be talking about today is KUSUO Saiki from the Disastrous Life of Saiki K. To give a brief summary on the character, KUSUO Saiki is the titular main character of the Saiki K series. He possesses overwhelming psychic powers, but wears two antennas, which benefits with keeping his powers under control. Also, he wears green tinted glasses because it helps to nullify his dangerous visual ability that can turn people into stone, like Medusa. KUSUO Saiki often tries his best to avoid situations that can get him into trouble and prefers to spend time alone in order to avoid exposing his psychic powers in public. When it comes to his capabilities, Saiki is without question the strongest esper in existence due to him having planetary level telepathy among others. This allows him to hear the thoughts of everyone on Earth, along with being capable of eliminating humanity just by thinking about it. It's been proven that Saiki K can read people's minds from a distance of 200 meters away. Also, he can telepathically communicate with animals such as cats and dogs, with the only limitation in regards to his telepathy being that he can't read or hear the thoughts of insects and idiots like Riki Nindo. However, this isn't the only ability, as other abilities that he possesses are telekinesis, an ability he can use to move and manipulate objects with his mind even from far distances, alongside using different techniques like full force that increases his power every time he attacks, assist, which is pretty much a backup to his full force technique, cycle bit, his main technique, which allows him to move multiple rocks that he can hit the target regardless of their distance, and limited release psychokinesis, a technique that he can use to destroy an entire island just by creating a ball of energy. Mind control is another ability that he possesses, as this ability allows him to control and influence the minds of others, as he can achieve this on a planetary level, making this ability both terrifying and dangerous to use. Memory alteration. Memory alteration allows Saiki to remove certain memories from someone's mind by means of hitting them with an object, as the removal of a memory leads to it being replaced with a false memory, one that Saiki is unaware of. Hypnosis. Hypnosis is an ability that allows Saiki to hypnotize people into seeing things that aren't even there, like an illusion of sorts. This ability works on both objects and people alike, disguising Rito as himself being an example of this ability's usefulness. Relocation. Relocation is the ability that allows Saiki to create clones of himself that he can use to do a bunch of things for him. However, there are drawbacks to this ability, such as the fact that the more clones he creates, the less accurate they become. Also, he has to remove his antennas in order for this ability to work. Another drawback is that every single one of his clones will have all of his powers, meaning that he has to be alert at all times, ensuring that nothing bad happens. In addition, they can also feel what he feels, meaning if he gets any damage whatsoever, the damage will also reflect on his clones. In conclusion, this ability is quite possibly most difficult amongst all his other abilities, just due to the amount of factors there are. Elemental manipulation. Elemental manipulation is an ability that allows him to manipulate at least 4 elements, which are pyrokinesis, that he can use to make people sweat among other things, electrokinesis, cryokinesis, and hydrokinesis, that allows him to create sweat on the body. Size augmentation allows Saiki to change his size to either be huge or tiny, with a limitation to this ability being that it only takes him an hour to revert back to normal. Shape-shifting. This ability allows him to change his appearance into anything, with it taking approximately 2 hours to fully transform. Also, when he's in animal form, he has a hard time controlling his power, let alone his physical strength. Super strength. Saiki K is very strong to the point of where he can achieve superhuman feats, as this ability is one that he tends to struggle a lot with. This is proven by the fact that he has to be very careful and moderate when it comes to doing activities such as throwing a ball or just running. Clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is an ability ability that allows him to see events and things from a far distance through means of being cross-eyed when using this ability. Also, Saiki K can see objects clearly by zooming in. Teleportation. Teleportation is an ability that allows him to teleport from one place to another, as he can do this with objects too. However, he can only use this ability once before needing to wait 3 minutes in order to use it again. Invisibility. Invisibility is an ability that allows him to turn invisible for 10 minutes only, with the ability being stopped when he's either touched when in the state of invisibility, if the time limit is running out, or if someone touches him before he can transform. Another thing is that he needs to wait for only 1 minute before he can use this ability again. Astral projection. Astral projection is an ability that allows him to make his spirit or the spirit of others separate from their bodies, as this benefits him when it comes to fighting supernatural beings like ghosts. Also, he can possess a person through means of switching his spirit with theirs. Psychometry. Psychometry is an ability that allows him to receive information by touching the object in question without his gloves. This ability can be used on people too, as when Saiki touches someone, he experiences their senses, especially for those who are impacted by psychic abilities like they are his own. Also, this allows him to communicate and see spirits anytime he makes physical contact with Rita. Honestly speaking though, the abilities that I mentioned for this guy are only scratching the surface of his capabilities, as he has plenty more in his arsenal. If you want to know more about his abilities, then I would recommend to visit the Saiki K wiki, as there you will find all the information you're looking for to the series as a whole. Anyway, if you guys have made it to the end and enjoyed it, then please like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notify bell to stay up to date on the latest, and you can follow me on Twitter, link is in the description, and also comment down below your thoughts about this video. Much appreciation. Last but not least, if you're interested and curious about knowing why anime has a massive following, then click and watch the video that's on the screen right now. I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.